सवेरा से आए अपने आप को जानो राजयोग के द्वारा अपना परम पिता पहचानो इसी राजपथ पर चलकर पालो अपना बसेरा तुम हो आत्मा तन से न्यारे परमात्मा को प्यारे दिव्य गुणों को धारण करके योगी बनो दुलारे ज्योति बिंदु ही तोड़ेगा ये माया मोह का घेरा अंतर मन में ज्योति जगा लो होगा दूर अंधेरा ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति
ये प्यार Om Shanti. Last night, Bapdada colored all of us with many different types of colors of Holi. One color that I was colored with was, and I was experiencing happiness last night because of this, was the color of the imperishable company. The imperishable Sangha. We met Baba now. We will continue to meet Baba every kalpa. We will receive the inheritance every kalpa. So this is a matter of such happiness, and you can remain carefree. All colors are merged in this color. And then Baba made all of us make a promise, and promise with your mind, with your heart, to finish all waste thoughts. Remove them from your life. A very beautiful formula for that. When we stay with one another, we just talk about Baba. And when you're alone, then you talk to Baba. When I read Baba's Murli today, I was amused. Let only Baba be in your heart. You'll have Baba in your mind, in your words, in your actions. It's nothing but Baba. Then whoever you meet, you'll be colored. They'll be colored by that color, and service will automatically take place. Essence of today's Murli. Sweet children, 9th March Murli. Just as the Father's part is to benefit everyone, so you too must become benefactors like the Father. Benefit yourselves and everyone else. So who comes first? First the self. If you fill yourself first, then others will be benefited anyway. Question. On seeing which one of the children's specialities is Bapdada very pleased? Answer, listen carefully. All of us are in that. Answer, when poor children send a rupee or half a rupee to the yagya, they say, give me a palace in return for this. 1 rupee, half a rupee, and wanting a palace in return. Baba says, children, even this 1 rupee will be accumulated in Shiv Baba's treasure store, and you'll receive a palace for 21 births. There is the example of Sudama. Your children receive the sovereignty of the world without spending as much as a shell. Baba is very pleased to see this speciality of the poor children. Half a rupee, 1 rupee, and you receive the sovereignty of the world. Those who are poor, just 1 rupee, half a rupee of them, but they're only earning this much and they're taking out this much for Baba. It's according to the percentage of their earnings. Song, having found you, we have found the whole world. Everything, this earth, the sky, all belong to us. It's only by attaining Baba that we attain the whole world, the whole sky. You can go to the sky up above whenever you want. Om Shanti. You sweetest children, understand that you are now receiving your unlimited inheritance from Baba. And children say, Baba, by following your Srimad, we are once again receiving our unlimited inheritance from you. So note down the word once again. No one else can speak these words once again. We are once again receiving our unlimited inheritance from you. This is not a new thing. You children have received this knowledge. You understand that you continue to receive the inheritance of the land of happiness every cycle. You have to take 84 births every cycle. We truly do claim our inheritance for 21 births from the unlimited Father. And then gradually, what happens? Whatever you continue to use, whatever you eat, it's going to finish. So Baba says you gradually lose it. Then at the confluence age, Baba teaches us how to earn again. So now at the confluence age, the Hindi alphabet, K, K, G, Kamai, earning, and then K, second letter, Khana, to eat it, and then losing it. So now we're at the beginning. Everything begins at the confluence age. Earning. Fill yourself with as much as you want. You receive the inheritance of 21 births and gradually you lose it. The Father has explained that this play is eternally predestined. You children have this guarantee. You also know that you have a lot of happiness in the drama. At the end of it, you receive sorrow from Ravan. At the moment, there are only a few of you. As you progress further, there'll be a lot of expansion. There has been so much expansion. At first we were thinking neighbors are not coming, no one's listening to us, and now everyone comes and registers by themselves. They come to Baba's home. We are seeing what Baba had said earlier. We're seeing it happening now. You are changing from humans into deities. You definitely know in your hearts that you claim your inheritance from the Father every cycle. Those who come and take this knowledge will understand that they have received the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world from the Father, the ocean of knowledge. Only those who come here and understand will understand what they're receiving. Only the Father is the ocean of knowledge, the purifier who purifies the impure. That is, He is the one who takes you into liberation and liberation in life. Only you know this at that time. Many people have adopted gurus, Eventually, they will even let go of those gurus and come and take this knowledge. Yesterday, the Swamiji spoke so well that this mother came in front of us and they taught us, you too have received this knowledge at this time. You understand that you were ignorant before this. It's only when you receive knowledge that you realize that before you were without knowledge. You were without knowledge, but if someone was to say that you are ignorant, you don't have any knowledge, we wouldn't believe them. You didn't even have the knowledge that you are without knowledge. It's only when you have knowledge that you realize the contrast. You realize how ignorant you were before. You now understand that you were ignorant before this. How does the world cycle turn? You didn't know who is Shiv Baba or who is Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. You now know that you were the masters of the world. So your intellect should have very high intoxication. Continue to remember the Father and the world cycle. That is Alpha and Beta. Alpha Allah Baba and Beta Badshahi, the kingdom. It's important to remember Baba. We also have to remember the golden age. Through this, there's happiness and zeal and enthusiasm. The Father explains, before this, you didn't know anything. You neither knew the Father nor His creation. People in the world neither know the Father nor the beginning, the middle, or the end of the creation. You have now become Brahmins from Shudras. The Father is talking to all of your children. There are so many children and so many centers. Now more centers will open. We saw that happening. How many centers were there when Baba became Avyakt and how many are there now? Whatever Baba has said, we've seen it happening. There's automatic faith in what is going to happen. What Baba has said will happen. The Father explains, previously you didn't know anything. You now understand, number-wise according to the efforts you make. You also understand that you are now being made pure from impure by the Father. Other people continue to call out, whereas you are incognito. We are still incognito there. They don't realize that we are the real Pandavas, the real deities. This is all incognito. But till when will it remain incognito? This is also a question. Others continue to call out, whereas you are incognito. They speak of the Brahma Kumaris and Kumaris, but they don't know who is teaching them. These things are not written in any of the scriptures. That same God of the Gita, Shiva, came and taught you Raj Yoga. So this enters your intellects. You must have studied the Gita. You now understand that the path of this knowledge is completely separate. All the titles that those of the Vidyut Mandali receive from studying the knowledge of the scriptures are based on the scriptures of the path of devotion. It's written very clearly that there's salvation through knowledge. All of those are scriptures of the path of devotion. They do not have this knowledge. Only the Father comes and gives you this knowledge of the beginning, middle, and end of the creation. The Father has come and opened the locks on your intellects. It's when it opened that you realize it was locked. When it was locked, you weren't aware that it was locked. You didn't have any understanding. The Father has come and opened the locks on your intellects. You know what you were previously and what you are becoming now. In the beginning, you didn't understand. Day by day, your third eye of knowledge continues to open very well. People don't know when God came or who it was that came and spoke the knowledge of the Gita. You children now know this. You have the knowledge of the whole cycle in your intellects. How we go onto the path of sin and then we are defeated. How we come down the ladder. All of this is explained so clearly in the pictures. There's the ladder of 84 births. You now know how you go up and come down the ladder. You come down step by step and you go up by the lift. In just one birth, you go up. There is power and the lift is working, but if there's no power, then that lift becomes a problem. Baba is giving us a lift to climb up. I must make sure my connection with Baba is maintained until the last moment of the confluence age. If the connection is broken, if there's no power, then you cannot ascend. It would be better if you were to just climb up the steps. You know how you go up and down the ladder, who the purifier is, and who made you impure. You now know all of this, whereas they continue to sing, "O purifier, O purifier." They don't understand when the kingdom of Ravan begins or from when they become impure. This knowledge is for those who belong to the original eternal deity religion. The Father says, I established the original eternal deity religion. We children know when he did this. He is doing that once again. Remembering the word once again. No one else can tell me about everything once again except Baba. This knowledge is for those of the original eternal deity religion. No one except the Father can explain the history and geography of the world to you. For you, it's as though this is a story. of we are now studying the history and geography of how we receive the kingdom and how we then lose it. This is an unlimited aspect. Only the Father gives us the knowledge of how we go around the cycle of 84 births, how we were the masters of the world, and how Ravan then snatches away our kingdom from us. People celebrate the Shera, the burning of the effigy of Ravan, but they don't have any of this knowledge. After burning Ravan, they eat sweet and puri. But now we realize how Ravan can be burnt, how he can die. They don't have any of this knowledge, just as you too didn't have this knowledge. Now that you have this knowledge, you are very happy. Knowledge brings happiness. You have this unlimited knowledge in your intellects. The Father is now filling your aprons. They say, fill our aprons. They go to Shankar and say, fill our aprons. But in fact, it is Shiv Baba who fills our aprons. To whom do they say this? They don't say this to the sages or holy men, etc. They say this to the innocent Lord Shiva. They ask him for alms. There is now no limit to your happiness. This is what Baba wants, that children remain happy and enthusiastic. So you can only experience this constant happiness when you churn the knowledge. There's now no limit to your happiness. You should have a great deal of happiness. Dadiji in the Om Shanti Bhavan, every time there would be a matter of happiness, Dadi would call Arjun Dada onto the stage. How much happiness? The way he used to laugh, Arjun Dada, the whole would begin to laugh. What more do you want once you found Baba? So he was very happy. Our future is so bright. What else do we need? Whatever you have, that's what you'll give to others. I have to keep myself full with happiness, dance and sing with happiness. What do they do in Holi? Dance and sing. So for us, every day is Holi. Stay in happiness a lot. There's no limit to your happiness. You have so much knowledge in your intellects. You receive the inheritance of unlimited happiness from the unlimited Father. Now, benefit yourselves and others. Benefit everyone. First is the self. I have to benefit myself. Then others will automatically be benefited. When you fill yourself with power, by having yoga with Baba, you automatically want to serve others because you yourself are full. I have to fill myself with so much that it overflows. Service takes place automatically. You don't even realize that service is taking place. That is real service. You have to benefit everyone. Previously, you only continued to cause a loss and harm for one another because you were following devilish dictates. You are now following Srimad, and so you have to benefit yourselves. Your heart's desire is that everyone should study this unlimited knowledge, and that center should continue to open. Children say, Baba, give us an exhibition, give us a projector, and we'll open a center. We will make others experience the unlimited happiness that we have received from this knowledge, which has made the mercury of our happiness rise. The enthusiasm that what I have received, how can I give that to others? Give that experience to others. According to the drama, this effort also continues. Baba has come to make Bharat into heaven once again. Fourth time Baba is using the word once again. You understand that you were previously residents of hell and that you are now becoming residents of heaven. Only Baba's children are happy to hear the word resident of heaven. But if you ask someone in the morning, do you want to become a resident of heaven? They'd make a big problem because they think going to heaven means dying. Everything is wrong. There has to be happiness, but because they don't have knowledge, they think going to heaven means to die. Constantly continue to turn this cycle in your intellects so that you remain happy all the time. Baba tells us so many different ways so that we remain constantly happy. You should also have the intoxication of explaining to others. We are receiving this knowledge from the Father. It is your duty to show this path to your brothers and sisters who don't know about it. This is your duty. Yes, it's my duty to tell others about it. It is your religion to show this path to others. Even higher than karma is dharma. And so Baba is saying it's your dharma, your duty to show this path to others. I definitely must give Baba's knowledge to someone. Someone sitting next to me on the flight, Baba has sent that soul to me. I mustn't instantly tell them, but stay in Baba's remembrance, and that soul will receive vibrations, and then they will ask what you're doing. I don't start. Baba's knowledge is not that cheap that you just start giving to anyone who comes in front of you, but let them ask by themselves. You must have the aim of giving Baba's introduction to everyone. Just as the Father's part is to benefit everyone, so our parts too are to become benefactors for everyone. Baba has made us into benefactors, and we therefore benefit ourselves and others too. The Father says, go to such and such a center and do service. Don't just sit in one place and do service. The cleverer someone becomes, the more interested he becomes in going to do service everywhere. Sister Jayanti goes to every place in the world. She's the one who started this service of sowing the seeds everywhere in the world. Those who are clever are very interested to do service. Such a new center has opened, and you know who is serviceable, who is obedient and faithful, and follows all orders. On the path of ignorance too, a father becomes displeased with unworthy children. If one child is unworthy, the father wouldn't like it. But here the unlimited Father says, I explain to you in a very ordinary way. There's no question of being afraid about this. Whoever does this will receive the reward of it. There's no question of giving a curse or of being displeased. The Father explains, why should you not serve well and benefit yourselves and others? The more you benefit others, the more pleased Baba becomes with you. Baba will see that this flower in the garden is so good. All of this is a flower garden, and we children are the flowers in that garden. This is Baba's garden, and all of us children are the flowers. In order to see the garden, they say, Baba, I will go on a tour of the centers and see what type of flowers there are and how they're doing service. It is only by going there that you can tell how much they're dancing in happiness. They come and tell Baba, Baba, I explained to so and so in this way. Today, I brought my husband, my brother. I explained to him how Baba has come and how he is now making our lives as valuable as diamonds. When they hear this, they too will want to see it. Therefore, when children have enthusiasm, they bring others. You children should know the history and geography of the world. You can judge for yourselves how Bharat was the master of the whole world. Look at his condition now. There was so much happiness in the golden and silver ages. Baba is now making you into the masters of the world once again. You know that there'll be a great deal of upheaval in the world at the end. You can see that happening now. The war is not going to stop. Some think, well, it's going to last 10 days, it's all completed. It will happen like that. It will continue to happen like that, little, but one day the big blast will take place suddenly. Only then will it happen suddenly. War is taking place somewhere or other all the time. Wherever you look, there is just fighting everywhere. There is so much upheaval everywhere. Look at what is happening abroad. "55 years ago, Baba had spoken this Murli, and it feels as though Baba is speaking it according to what's happening today. They don't understand what they're doing. Whatever they're doing, they're very sensible because their intellect is working in the wrong way. Benefit in everything. There are so many storms and people continue to die. This is a world of so much sorrow. You children know that you are now about to leave this world of sorrow. Baba is giving you patience. He's telling you that this is a dirty world and that in a short time we will rule the world peacefully. So you should be happy about this. How happy should you be? Experience happiness that explodes in your head. Centers continue to open. When new centers open, Baba writes to the good children and tells them to go there. Baba also writes the names of those who are seated in his heart. Many are benefited. Many children write, Baba, I'm in bondage. If a good center is open somewhere, many can go there and claim their inheritance. You also know that all of this is going to be destroyed. And so why should you not use everything you have in order to benefit everyone? Whatever I have, let me use it to benefit everyone. Open a center and benefit everyone. If I don't use it, it will just remain sitting there. Such are their parts in the drama. Each one of you is playing your own part. There is mercy for them. Let me help a little in making others free from bondage. Let them claim their inheritance. The Father is so concerned because everyone is burning on the pyre of lust. The whole world has become a graveyard. It's written in the scriptures. I incarnate from Brahma. The children who were burnt, I awaken them again with knowledge. We had been burnt in the vices. Baba makes the river of knowledge flow and awakens us once again. Everything has become a graveyard. They say Allah comes and awakens everyone from the graveyard and takes them back home. They say the person has been removed from the graveyard, but once the soul has left, what are they going to make emerge from the graveyard? Nothing is remaining. You now understand how Ravan defeated you. Previously, you didn't understand this. He had so much intoxication of how he was a millionaire, a jeweler, and had so many children. Previously, we didn't understand all of this. Now we have understanding that he was completely impure. No matter how much of a millionaire or billionaire someone in the old world is, all of that is worth shells. It is now all about to finish. Maya too is very powerful. Baba says, children, open a center and many will benefit. Those who are poor awaken quickly, whereas scarcely any wealthy ones awaken. They remain engrossed in their own happiness. Maya has taken total control of them all. When you explain to them, they do understand, but how can they let go? They do understand, but they can't let go of anything. They become afraid that they will have to let go of everything like we have done. Means they have to become like us in white costume. If it's not in their fortune, they cannot continue. Why are they not able to leave? Why aren't they able to follow knowledge? Because it's not in their fortune. You need to have the fortune of being able to create your fortune. You have a lot, but it has to be used in a worthwhile way. I need to have, if I don't have it in my fortune, I won't be able to do anything. If it's not in their fortune, they cannot continue. It's difficult for them to become liberated from that. And that time they will have disinterest and realize that this truly is a dirty world. However, the things of there will be left there. Only a handful out of multi-millions emerge. Hundreds of people come to Bombay and some of them become colored. They feel that they should do something for their future. You have to be colored yourself first and then color others. If I say the land is very infertile, it's barren land, and I have these kind of thoughts, I won't be able to do any service. I have to stay happy and then give that knowledge to others, that I am giving God's true knowledge to others. They should do something for the future so that in place of shells they will receive diamonds. The Father explains, transfer all your bags and baggage to heaven, which is where you're going. There you will receive a kingdom for 21 births. Some send a rupee or even half a rupee. The Father says, if even 1 rupee of yours is accumulated in Shiv Baba's treasure store, you'll receive a palace for 21 births. We had a maid who used to work for us. She had given a little bit of grains and half a rupee for my mother to bring to Madhuban. And she had sent some grains and rice. And then Baba had a khichdi made and fed everyone. And then Baba sent her a message that you will receive a palace in heaven. She saved from whatever little that she had. Those who understand this at the confluence age would become very prosperous. You'll receive a palace for 21 births. There's the example of Sudama. Gave a handful of rice and received a palace in return. Baba becomes very pleased on seeing such children. Your children receive world sovereignty without any expense. There is no war, etc. here. You don't have to fight to claim the sovereignty of the world. Those people fight so much over just a small piece of land, but you are told, just be Manmanampo, that's all. There's no need to even sit here while walking and moving around. Remember the Father. If I remember Baba even while walking and moving around. Stay in happiness. Remain intoxicated, happy, enthusiasm. Your food and drink have to be pure. Your souls understand to what extent you have become pure so that you can go and take birth as a prince. As you progress further, the condition of the world is going to become much worse. We can see it happening. Everything is happening. There won't be enough food to eat, and you'll have to start to eat grass. You won't then say that you can't survive without butter. Everyone is nowadays people are eating grass and surviving on that. But you are sitting very comfortably in Baba's home. In a home, the father would first feed his children. So true. Baba is looking after us children so well. The world now is very bad. You are sitting here in great happiness. Simply remember, the Father and your inheritance bring benefit to yourselves and others. Later they will come by themselves. Their fortune will awaken. It has to awaken. The unlimited kingdom has to be established. Each one of you makes effort as you did in the previous cycle. You children should maintain a lot of happiness. How many times Baba said you children have to remain very happy. As soon as you see Bap Dada's picture, you should have goose pimples of happiness. Let that mercury of happiness stay permanently high. Yesterday also Baba said, always remember this. Let there be constant happiness. To your sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, Father and Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to your spiritual children, and the spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharna. In order to maintain constant happiness, keep this unlimited knowledge in your intellects. Only have these thoughts in your intellect. Fill your aprons with the jewels of this knowledge and benefit yourselves and others. Become very, very clever with this knowledge. 2. In order to claim your fortune of the kingdom for your future 21 births, transfer all your bags and baggage. Create methods to attain liberation from this dirty world. There isn't much time, but I'd like to share one thing. One beggar was sitting with a little bundle of rice. The king was coming and he was very happy. The king asked something from the beggar and he said, "What is this?" He took one handful of rice from that little thing and gave it to the king. So the king said thanks to him, and the one handful of rice became rice of gold. So he took the whole bag to the king. Take everything of mine. And the sound, this is not God's thing, but it was the greatness of the time. At that time you didn't give. God is the bestower. He doesn't need anything from me. He was taking from me to send me to the golden aged world. Let me understand, this is the time to give to God. Transfer everything of yours. create a method to become liberated from this dirty world. Become merged in love of the one Father and constantly experience the ascending stage and use everything in the become an embodiment of success. The main basis of success in service and your stage of ascent is to have unbroken love for the Father. Do not let yourself see anything except the one Father and service. Have Baba in your thoughts, Baba in your words, and Baba's company in your actions. When a soul merged in love says even one word, then that one word of love ties other souls into a bond of love too. Just Baba, Baba. Whoever you come into connection with, just keep on saying Baba, Baba, Baba. The one word Baba from such souls merged in love works like magic. They become spiritual magicians. Slogan: a Jnani soul is one who is introverted and stable in the form of light and might. A yogi soul is one who is introverted and stable in the form of light and might. Make your foundation of faith strong and remain constantly fearless and carefree. What do you need when you have Baba with you? Remain constantly accurate in the duty you have been given. Everyone sees those who are accurate in their duties as being faithful and honest and trustworthy. Here too, those who remain accurate in the service they do are faithful to the Father. One is to have complete faith in the Father, and the other is to be faithful to the Father in service you do. Such faithful children whose intellects have faith are constantly victorious and they remain carefree. Faith in Baba and in Baba's service, being faithful in everything you do. The children who haven't yet This is for the Bharatvasis. Double foreigners this morning. Mrityunjay Bhai is giving class, and then Shilu Ben. And so it's suggested that you come into the Diamond Hall for the class, and translation will be organized for you. In the evening to have Yoga Bhatti 5:30 to 7:30 in the Seminar Room 1 in Manmohinivan. This morning, I think the Bharatvasis have a program in the Dadiji meeting hall as we had announced yesterday. So maybe we just meet in Dadi Jankiji's garden if possible. 10:30 to 11:30 Mrityunjay Bhai's class, and the topic is how to increase the power of the mind. And then 11:30 to 12:30 is Shilu Ben's class, and the topic is the method to always remain absorbed in the Father's love. 4:30 to 5 is meditation in the hall. This is for Bharatvasis. And then 5 to 6 is class. From 6 to 7 is the cultural program. From 7 o'clock there will be the Golden Jubilee celebrations. All the senior brothers and sisters will come onto the stage. In fact, the double foreigners can join this, so maybe we don't have the Yoga Bhatti cultural program this evening. Security service. I think double foreigners announcements have been made. Taking leave now. Om Shanti. Dancing. The sisters from China performing a dance on this song which Baba always remembered. Moini Ben also used to dance to it. Moini Ben of Madhuban. The song is Unchi Unchi Dunya Ki Diware.